Hello, we're going to be looking at linear equations and functions today. So let's get to it. Okay, here we have y equals 2x plus 2. And I'm just going to draw a little table here. I know I have terrible handwriting. Sorry about that. Okay, so it says 2x plus 2. And basically what it means is just choose an x. Let's start with 0. And then see what happens as you follow the recipe. Now it says 2x, that means 2 times x. So right up here, 2 times 0, since that's what we chose. And then add 2. So what is that? Well, that's just going to be 2. And here you can see when x is 0 that the red line there is 2. Let's try another one with 1. In other words, right there, when x is 1, what happens? There we go. So we'll have 2 times 1 plus 2. And you'll see, there you go. You're going to get 4. And you could just continue that, but you'll see right away that it just creates this line, and this line goes off in both directions, even if my graph won't draw it all the way out. You'll see that this is a example of a linear function, and remember that function means you can only have one y value for each x value. So if you had something that looked like this, it would not be a function, because you can have, in this case, 2 values. You can have a value there and a value there for the y, and that wouldn't be considered a function. Even if it might be mathematically interesting, it's not a function. So to repeat, we have a linear function right here. You just follow the recipe. You might want to get used to drawing little tables where you have a y value, an x value, and plot the coordinates. You know, do 3 or 4 or 5. You'll see right away whether or not it is a function and if it's linear. And then you can just connect all the dots. Since we'll be doing linear functions for a while, you'll get kind of used to this. And after a while, you'll be able to do them really, really quickly. It's a good idea to do these in your calculator so that you can have experience in drawing the graphs. Also a good idea, if you'd rather use a computer to do the same thing, you can download a graph program and get used to visualizing these things. It really, really helps later on, because sometimes we'll need to look when lines crash into each other, when you need to find a common point, or you'll need to find the slope of something. Right now it's just very, very simple. In part 2 and 3 we'll be looking at a few other things. We're going to be looking at what happens when we have an m right there. What happens when we have the k right there? What do they mean? How do we use it? What can we learn from it? Okay, but that's next time. I'll see you on part 2 then.